Kansas City Chiefs fans, get ready, because there's a new name catching fire on NFL draft boards, and his name is Jimmy Horn Jr. Once an under-the-radar prospect, Horn is now turning heads and making noise just weeks before the draft. But who exactly is this guy? And why are more and more analysts whispering that he could be a perfect fit for the Chiefs? Let's break it all down. Jimmy Horn Jr. began his college career at the University of South Florida, where his speed and separation caught attention. But it was his move to Colorado under coach Deion Sanders that put him on the national radar. Playing alongside Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter, Horn showcased not just his explosiveness, but his route running and football IQ. He finished the 2023 season with 58 receptions for 675 yards and 6 touchdowns. Solid numbers, but it's the tape that scouts love. So what makes Jimmy Horn Jr. so intriguing? Let's talk traits. First up, speed. Horn ran a 4.39 at his pro day, and it shows on tape. He's a blur on go routes and screens. Next, elusiveness. Horn is deadly in space. Bubble screens, jet sweeps, even special teams, he's electric. Add in sharp cuts, quick hips, and deceptive footwork, and you've got a receiver built for yards after catch. And finally, versatility. Horn played inside and outside, returned kicks, and even lined up in the backfield at times. That kind of Swiss Army knife utility? Andy Reid loves that. The Chiefs have revamped their WR room after a season of inconsistency. With Rashee Rice leading the pack and Hollywood Brown signed in free agency, there's still a need for a dynamic, speedy slot receiver, a role Jimmy Horn Jr. could thrive in. Imagine Mahomes hitting Horn on a quick slant, and Horn turning it into 20-plus yards. With Kelsey drawing coverage and Hollywood stretching the field, Horn would feast underneath. He's a fit, not just physically, but schematically. So where might Horn be taken? Most mocks project him in the 4th or 5th round, but his stock is rising fast. The Chiefs own 2 4th-round picks, and he could absolutely be in play. Teams like the Ravens, Panthers, and Falcons have shown interest, but KC is quietly doing their homework. Remember, the Chiefs struck gold before with late-round WRs like Tyreek Hill. Horn has similar upside, especially in a creative offense. So Chiefs Kingdom, let's hear from you. Should Kansas City draft Jimmy Horn Jr.? Do you think he's the missing piece in the WR puzzle, or is another position more urgent? Let us know in the comments, and if you're hyped about the upcoming draft, smash that like button and hit subscribe. We're bringing you daily Chiefs content all off-season long. Let's compare Jimmy Horn Jr. with some of the other wideouts expected to go in the same draft range. You've got guys like Ja'Lynn Polk from Washington, a physical receiver with strong hands. Xavier Legette brings size and strength. Malachi Corley is a YAC monster from Western Kentucky. But Horn stands out because of one thing, pure explosiveness. While others win with power or size, Horn creates space with suddenness. He's a lightning bolt on every snap, and in today's NFL, speed kills. Another area where Horn adds value? Special teams. He's got experience returning both punts and kicks, and his speed makes him a natural threat in that role. Remember how important field position is in the playoffs. A 30-yard return can change momentum. Horn has the vision, burst, and slipperiness to flip the field, and that alone could earn him a roster spot as a rookie. NFL scouts have been buzzing about Horn. One anonymous NFC scout said, "This kid can fly. He's raw, but you can't coach that kind of juice." Another from the AFC added, "He's a sleeper. The kind of guy who becomes a contributor by mid-season." That's what you want in a mid-round pick, someone with upside, who can develop fast under the right coaching. And let's be real, the Chiefs coaching staff is one of the best in the league when it comes to grooming WR talent. Let's nerd out a bit. If the Chiefs draft Jimmy Horn Jr., here's how he could be used. Think jet sweeps, motion to confuse the defense, quick screens, and even double-pass trick plays. Andy Reid has always loved players like Horn. Just think back to how he used Tyreek Hill in Hill's first year. Horn may not be the same player, but the blueprint exists. A couple of designed plays per game, and bam, he's a spark plug for the offense. So what's the final take? Jimmy Horn Jr. is a high-upside prospect who brings speed, special teams value, and scheme versatility. If he lands in Kansas City, Expect him to start out on returns and special packages, but don't be surprised if he works his way into the WR rotation by October. My prediction: Chiefs use a fourth-rounder or make a small trade up in the fifth to grab him. They've done it before, and they could do it again. That's all for today on Kansas City Chiefs Today. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and go Chiefs!